Friday again, and today I've had a request to do flexibility, little bit of yoga exercise. So I'm just going to take you through this without a lot of explanation. It's very important that we learn to stretch the body. It's great to work out, but if you are missing the stretching component, you are going to have issues in your joints down the road. So here are some easy, doable stretches for every part of the body. So we're going to start just feet apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again, deep breath in. Exhale. Keep that chest open, fingertips on your outer thighs, and let's take our right ear over to the right shoulder. Now you want to be aware that you're not raising the shoulder up, but you're also not turning the chin towards the shoulder. It's the ear that's going over. Head back up center. Think about lifting as you come up to center and take it to the left side. Chest open, fingertips on the IT band or the outer thigh. Think about lifting as the head comes up. Now we're going to tuck that chin. Just hold that there for a moment. Now drop the forehead down. Let's take the hands behind the back, lace the fingers, keep that chin down. Slowly lift the forehead, keeping the chin tucked. Lift the chin. Pull those shoulders down. Turn your head to the right as far as you can. Come back to center. Turn your head to the left as far as you can. And back to center. Drop that right ear over to the shoulder, and we're going to do a half circle around the front of the body only, nice and slow. Take it back around. Head comes up center. Release the hands from behind you. Let's walk those feet in a little bit. Let's roll the shoulders back, over exaggerating the backward and the downward movement. Hands are still along that IT band or outer thigh. Knees are relaxed, abs are tight. Carry a lot of tension in our trapezius, across the top of the shoulders, which causes neck pain and headaches. Slow and over-exaggerate backward and downward. Feet apart a little bit. Right arm comes across the body. Take your left hand. Pull that arm in towards your chest. Drop your shoulder. Lengthen your neck. Drop that right arm down, left arm comes across the body, right hand pulls that arm in, drop that shoulder, lengthen the neck. Rib cage lifted, abs engaged. And that arm comes down. All right, we're gonna bend our right knee into a lunge. Right arm is going to go up in the air. Left hand is going to grab that wrist, pull the body to the side so your body's making a C. Make sure that knee is not pressing beyond the toes, and make sure you keep that right arm running right past the ear. And other side. Your breathing, do something called scap squeezes. Arms are going to be right here at your side. You're going to squeeze the scapula or the shoulder blades together and release. Squeeze together and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Because of bad posture all throughout our day, we overstretch those upper back muscles and we minimize the chest muscles. So we're doing this to compensate for not sitting up correctly or standing correctly throughout the day. Squeeze it tight together and then release. Now lace your fingers in front of you. Flip those fingers out. Push those hands forward. Now I want you to tip the pelvis slightly, rounding the back, dropping the head down between the arms so your arms are in alignment with the ears. Keep holding and breathing. Bring those arms up. Release your hands. Arms come down. Go down in a nice deep plie. Right arm circles across the front of the body and out. Slow, big movement. One more time. Left arm. Pushing those knees open. Knees not pushing beyond the toes. One more circle. All right, now we're going to raise the arms up. Cross your palms, lengthen the spine, and then I want you to do a little back bend, keeping the arms by the ears. And straighten. Another back bend. Straighten. One more time. And straighten. Arms come down. Feet apart again. I want you to take the arms out to the side. Reach them forward and hinge forward from your hips. We're not rounding the back. Reach those fingers out. Drop the head so your ears are in alignment with the arms. My feet are slightly forward. Pushing back through the tailbone. Feeling the ground with all 10 toes, lengthening the torso and the arms. Bend your knees, arms come down. We're going to do that one more time. Hinge forward from the hips. Don't round the back. Reach forward. Pushing through that tailbone, lengthening the hamstrings. And bend the knees, arms come down. All right, the center of the body is the hips. So tight hips are going to make the back out of alignment and the knees out of alignment. So we want to make sure we keep our hips flexible. So we're going to do a nice long lunge. Right foot forward, left leg back, left heel stays lifted. Weight in that right front heel, not into the ball of the foot. Weight is pressing down into the heel. This back leg stays straight, and you can feel that opening up that hip flexor. Breathe, hold it, feel that lengthening. Try to drop the body weight down through the center, not front, not back, but down through the center, opening up the hip flexor. Remember that back heel is lifted. And come up. And we're going to go to the other side. front, the weight is in the heel. In the back, it's in the ball of the foot and the toes. Back leg is straight, lengthening, opening up that hip flexor. Settle your weight down center, not to the back or the front, to open this up even more. Breathe. And come up. Now we're going to stretch out the hamstrings. The one thing people normally do is just go forward and reach towards their toes. And that's fine to do that, but there are other stretches that you can do for the hamstrings. We'll start with that one in particular. Make sure your body is in alignment before you go forward, and I like you to round the back and go down, stretching the back out. My feet are apart, and then reach down to the floor if you can. Drop that head. No tension in that neck. Push back through those hamstrings. Breathe. We've got to get oxygen to all the parts of the body. If we shallow breathe, that's not going to happen. So nice deep breaths. Tension in that neck. Now bend your knees and very slowly roll up through each and every vertebrae. Last thing to come up is your head. All right, now we're going to go down to the floor. And if you're somebody that has difficulty getting on the floor and getting back up, you can have a chair or a stool next to you so you know you can get back up, or you can do this when you're sitting on your bed. We're going to go down to the floor, and we're going to extend those legs out in front of us. The moment you do that, I want you to lift your tush and feel for both of those sit bones. Why do we do that? Because we want to make sure that we keep a neutral spine. If we have more weight on one side, we're leaning on one more than the other, that puts that spine in a misaligned state. Pull those toes back. Lift through the rib cage. Just pulling those toes back and keeping those legs straight is lengthening those hamstrings and the calf muscles, stretching the Achilles out. Your body will want to fight that. Those toes are going to want to go forward. Keep pulling them back. If you are flexible enough to get your heels off the ground, please do that. If you're not there yet, that's your goal, is to pull those toes back so far that the heels come up off the ground. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and hinge forward. Notice I said hinge forward. We don't want to round the back. We want to go forward from the hips and think chest toward the thighs, not top of the head. So we don't want our head down like this. We want the chin up. You can get a hold of your feet, hang on to them. This is great to stretch out a tight low back as well. 90% of back tightness really starts with tight hamstrings, so they work hand in hand together. Make sure you're breathing, trying to get that chest a little lower. And release. Stretch those toes out. Lift that rib cage, open the chest, point those toes down towards the floor. Now we're going to take our legs out in a nice V. Once you get the legs in place, I want you to place your fingertips behind you, lift up, and slide forward slightly. So you get a little bit deeper stretch. Bring those hands around front. We're pointing the toes. Heels are in, toes are rotated out. Don't let the toes rotate in. Hands to the floor. Start walking the hands forward. Keep the chin up, thinking chest, moving towards the floor, not top of the head. Once you get to the furthest point you can reach, then you can relax that neck and drop the head. Keeping those toes rotating out. Don't let the feet rotate in. Breathe. You're going to feel this through the inner thighs, through the groin area. Again, opening up those hips. And slowly slide back up. Right hand out to the right ankle. Left arm up and over, going right past the ear. Now I'm keeping that left hip down. I'm not letting that sit bone come up off the floor. Keep pushing down through the left hip as the left arm is reaching up and over toward the right side. An arm by each ear. You can feel that through the upper part of the hip, the waistline. You can still feel it through the inner thighs. Breathe. Now, before we go to the other side, we're going to push down a little, then up and over to the other side. Keep that chest open, arm by the ear. Keep that right sit bone down on the floor. Push down through that right hip. Down, and we come up. Let's bring those legs in. We're going to put the soles of the feet together, pulling in into a butterfly position. We're going to take our hands and cup the feet, pulling upward, lifting that spine, shifting those sit bones to make sure we keep a neutral spine. Shoulders are down. Knees pressing open as we're pulling upward on the feet. Breathe. Now release. Now, I want you to keep your knees in close to the chest, as close in as you can get them, and we're going to wrap the arms around. Your goal is to grab opposite elbow and then stretch the spine up. Lengthen the neck. Remember, the neck is just an extension of the spine and it needs to stay in alignment. Push the shoulders down. Feel as if someone is pulling your head up, up, up. Now round your back, tuck your chin, and bring your forehead down to those knees. Pushing back through the spine as we're rounding. Come back up again. Shoulders down, neck long, as if someone is pulling the crown of your head upward toward the ceiling. Tuck that chin, round the back again. Bringing the forehead down, pushing through that spine, pushing through the backs of the shoulders. And come up. We're going to do one more, and it's going to be for the abdomen. So we're going to lay on our belly, hands go underneath the shoulders, toes are pointed back, keep your elbows in, and press up. Now, lift those ears away from the shoulders. Don't scrunch down. Push up and let that pelvis drop forward. The pelvis is a tight area and it's going to want to stay lifted. We want to recreate that low lumbar curve, so make sure that you let the pelvis drop forward. Stretching, lengthening. You can feel this in the front of the hips, in the low back, opening the digestive system. Slowly lower back down. And one more time back up. Drop that pelvis. Now we're going to come up on knees and push back by opening those knees up into child's pose. I'd like you to walk the fingers out so the arms are not touching the floor yet as your hips are going back. Fingers are reaching forward. Now drop the arms, let them rest, drop the forehead. Couple of deep breaths in and out. And slowly make your way up. I hope you enjoyed that today. That's something we all need to do on a daily basis. And that's the one component that is most often missed in a fitness program. We see people come in, they may or may not warm up, they work out, and then they're at the door. Not stretching, not being flexible will cause knees to have to be replaced, hips to have to be replaced, back surgeries, because the whole body is in misalignment when we don't have balance. I hope you enjoyed this. This is going to get moved into our video archives where we have a wide selection of videos for you to choose from. I label everything I put out there so you can scroll through and see what it is you need and tune into it. Once again, this is Memorial Health System. My name is Debbie Pyatt. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.